Welcome back. Thank you so much for your patience. We appreciate it. We have been very busy at the Casa and will be catching you up as soon as we edit the material. For sneak peeks, make sure to check out our Instagram, Casa Bergonzoli. As we have already told you, our journey began in Mallorca towards the end of COVID. Perhaps it was the freedom of finally being able to travel again and Mallorca being our first destination that made us want to put down roots there. Between 2021 and 2023, we traveled there a few times. In 2024, we began searching in earnest. First, we explored every corner of the island and fell in love with Felanitx and saw the potential in Manacor. This is that journey. First, enjoy the sights, then we show you the properties and how in the late summer of 2024, we put down 1% on a property in order to take it off the market and provide us with the time to secure financing and deal with bureaucratic hurdles. Welcome to what we dubbed the Pink House, the very first property we looked at in Felanitx. It was actually quite perfect. It had just been newly renovated. It had the old character that we enjoyed, a little cortillo that you could go outside and catch some fresh air and some sun, make it all green and make it your own little paradise. The one obstacle to the house was the numerous stairs and split levels. Sometimes they were quite small, only 1 or 2 steps, but we were also considering our parents, or my parents specifically, in this home and how they would be able to navigate it over time as they got older, and we considered that to be quite a problem. Put it sort of on the bottom of our list, even though for the two of us, we could have considered it for sure. Welcome to the second property we viewed. We dubbed this one the MC Escher house simply because of the enormous number of stairs and landings. It had a lot of charm, it had a lot of character, it simply was impractical. And again, we come back to the issue with my parents using the home, and it just wouldn't be possible, wouldn't be practical. The third property we viewed and that we're showing you was in Villefranche-de-Bonnet. Excuse my pronunciation. It was a perfect suburban home. That's really the only way I can describe it. It was fresh, it was new, it was modern. It tried to have some of that fake Spanish flair on the outside. The inside was super modern and crisp. Really no complaint, but it wasn't us. There were a few other properties in Philanix and in Manicourt that we viewed, but they're not worth mentioning here because we knew right away they weren't the ones. This, however, was the one that got us. This was right across from the market in Philanix. It had charm, it had character, it had that historic vintage flair that we absolutely adore. And it is the one that got us. We ended up putting down 1% because it had everything. It checked all the boxes. Indoor space, outdoor space, central location, an elevator for my parents, air conditioning. Really, there was nothing we could complain about. So we took the step and we put 1% down. In our next video, we'll tell you what happened out of all that. And wouldn't call it a mistake, but we definitely learned. See you next time. Thank you.